told that in the United States, women own about 80% of all the wealth of the country. Most of them, I suppose, have managed to bump their husbands off in one splendid way or another, and good luck to them. But what do they do with all that money, these women? What they do not do is to remarry penniless young men. They're too smart for that. And yet very rich men, who for some reason are all incredibly lecherous, are forever marrying penniless, beautiful young ladies. These husbands don't live very long. But here is a story about a rich woman who did the opposite and married a man without money. And look what happened to them.
I have an idea, Arthur.
What?
I have an idea.
I'm listening to Beethoven.
Wrong, you're listening to me. Turn it off. Would you like a drink, Arthur?
Thank you, no.
Would you like to hear what my idea is?
Well, I guess I'm going to, whether I want to or not.
Don't get smart with me. I want you well disposed to what I've got to say. Have a drink, Arthur.
I don't want one.
Have a drink!
All right. I'll have one.
Now, what's the matter with you lately? You're so argumentative.
Me?
There was a time when you seemed genuinely grateful for everything I've done for you.
Well, I am, honey. I am.
Not many guys could sit around listening to Beethoven in the middle of the afternoon.
I know that, dear, and I'm grateful.
I think you've come to despise me and my money.
Hey, sweetheart, that's not true. I mean, I never for a moment thought that I was going to get...
You know, I could just as soon stop your allowance and suggest maybe that you go to work. Do you think that would teach you to appreciate me?
Look, I don't have to be taught how to appreciate you, dearest. But I don't have to prove everything. I mean, who, for instance, brings you up your morning coffee on the maid's day off? Now, if that's not appreciation, I don't know what...
Showing interest in everything I've got to say. That's appreciation.
What brought this mood on, dearest?
Boredom.
Boredom?
I'm bored, Arthur.
You bored?
Bored. Bored? Bored.
Well, don't be, dear. We've got people coming for the weekend.
And that bores me.
Well, then why did you ask them?
You know perfectly well why I asked them for bridge, and that's all.
Well, there you go. We're not going to be bored playing bridge.
No, I'll grant you that. They do play a first-class game of bridge. And for decent stakes, too. But in every other department, I don't think I've ever met...
The only time I ever met them, they seem quite nice.
So does the butcher.
He is very nice.
Oh, shut up, Arthur. You know the sort of people they are, just as well as I do. A couple of crummy, vulgar, social climbers who think they can get in any place just because they play a decent game of bridge.
Well, if that's what you thought, you never should have invited them.
I invited them because I'm sick and tired of playing bridge with cabbages. But on reflection, Arthur, on reflection, I don't like the idea of those tacky people in my house.
Well, it's too late to cancel it. I mean, they've probably left their house by now.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Well, they're coming whether I like it or not, right? So you want to have some fun, Arthur?
What, playing bridge? Well...
No, Arthur dear. Not playing bridge. After playing bridge. That's what my idea is all about.
Oh, your idea. I see.
No, you don't. But try and guess.
Guess what?
What my idea is. The kind of fun I have in mind after we've played bridge.
It's not charades.
Nope.
Wine tasting?
No, Arthur, it's not wine tasting.
Well, I give up.
Oh, come on, Arthur. Use your imagination. Think about the Snapes, and then maybe you'll get it.
Who are the Snapes?
For God's sakes, Arthur, will you wake up? The Snapes, our weekend guests, Henry and Sally Snape.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Now think about the Snapes. The kind of people they are.
I can't think of anything.
How about the way they behave?
Well, he's always seemed like a pretty good-humored kind of guy. She seems devoted to him.
Arthur, she acts like a lovesick sparrow. And he acts like a traveling salesman.
He is a traveling salesman.
Okay, there you are. They never stop looking at each other, and they've been married for 7 years. Blowing secret kisses and batting eyelids, and his jokes. You can't even tell a clean one without making it sound dirty.
Well, I thought that was a very funny story. The one about the two women wrestlers and all the mud.
Yeah, you would.
Well, you laughed too, didn't you?
Well, I was only trying to be polite. But I'm really going to laugh tonight, Arthur, after we played bridge.
Well, go on. I'm listening.
Oh, Arthur, my boy, that's good. That's very good, because that's precisely what we're going to do.
What?
Listen.
Listen?
You see, Arthur, what I've always wanted to know is what people do when they're alone together.
Oh, wait a minute, Pamela.
Oh,
You-
come on, Arthur. Let's have some real fun for a change.
Am I thinking what you're thinking?
Well, it depends on what you're thinking. Tell me.
Oh, you tell me first.
All we have to do is put one of your microphones in the guest room.
That's what I thought you were thinking.
Good.
And it's absolutely out of the question. Can't do it.
Why not?
It's the nastiest trick I ever heard of.
Well, of course it is.
It's like listening at keyholes. It's like opening people's mail.
That's right.
But in our own home, it's worse. Listening to what our guests have to say in the privacy of their bedroom. It's indecent.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
Look, I don't want to know what our guests have to say when they're in bed.
Oh, come on, Arthur. Can't you see?
Look,
how
are you
much-
serious?
Of course I'm serious.
Well, Pamela, I forbid you to do it.
Wow. My second husband said that to me once, and he's in Louisville, Kentucky, selling insurance, door to door.
Look, Pamela, I got to tell you, I can't go along with this.
Well, I don't see why not.
Why not? Because I've never done anything like it before in my life. It's not right, Pamela.
It's just about as right as when you found those letters of Mary Probus in her purse and read every single one of them from beginning to end.
Well, maybe we never should have done that.
We?
Well, you read them afterwards, didn't you?
Okay, and it didn't harm anybody, did it? You said so yourself at the time. And this kind of thing is no worse than that.
Well, how would you like it if somebody did the same thing to you?
Well, how could I mind, Arthur, if I didn't know they were doing it?
No! I'm not going to have anything more to do with it.
Come on, Arthur. Come on, Arthur. Can't you see how much fun this will be? And you're so good with your hands, you'll have a ball. All those wires and speakers and
I'm not
positioning
tempted,
them.
Pamela. That's a nasty idea. It's a really nasty idea.
Of course it's nasty. I'm a nasty person. And so are you. That's why we get along so well together.
I'm not that nasty.
Well, yes, you are. And if you're not, maybe we don't have as much in common as I thought.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, what's a nice person like you doing associating with a nasty person like me?
I didn't mean that.
What did you mean, Arthur?
I want to think it over.
Maybe the great electronics engineer doesn't know how to connect a mic to a speaker.
That's the easiest part of it.
Well, go and do it then.
I want to have time to think about it.
There isn't time to think about it, Arthur. They'll be here in less than an hour. Come on, Arthur. Can't you see how much fun it'll be?
I don't want to rush into it.
If you do what I ask, Arthur, I'll, put on that apron you bought for me in Hamburg.
Oh, my God. Pamela,
And the Wellington boots.
Pamela, don't.
And I'll tell you where I hid the feather duster.
Where? Okay, honey, switch it on.
Right. doing? Arthur, what the hell are you doing?
I'm bouncing up and down.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me? I'm speaking in an ordinary conversational voice. Now I'll whisper. Remember what you promised, Pamela. I'm only doing it because of what you promised.
Perfect, Arthur. You're a genius.
Good. I've got a couple more things to fix up here.
Okay.
Pamela's at the bell! It's them! Don't let Millie show them up! I'll get caught! Hurry up!
All right, I'm going. Millie! 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 Don't answer the door, Millie. I'll get it. Hello, Sally.
Hello,
How
Pamela.
lovely to see you. Hello, Henry.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
God, I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to this weekend.
one.
You have a nice trip up?
Yeah, very good. Very
Was there
good.
much traffic?
No, clear all the way.
Oh, good.
Hey, what a beautiful place you got here, huh?
Oh, thank you. We love it. Well, what are we standing here for? Come on in.
Pamela, would you mind if I went straight to my room and changed?
Why don't we have a quick drink first, and then I'll show you the garden.
Well,
You
it's
won't-
just that we stopped for coffee on the way and an awfully clumsy waiter.
Oh, my God.
But did I have fun trying to clean it up, huh?
Henry, come on.
bet.
Would you mind, Pamela?
Yeah, you know, it's the oddest thing. I spilled tomato ketchup down one of Arthur's shirts once. A white shirt. Ketchup. Can you imagine that? We were in a restaurant at the time, and Arthur leaned over, to get the waiter to get a cloth to clean it up.
Yeah.
And the woman at the next table screamed. She thought I'd stabbed Arthur. No, I'm not kidding. She was hysterical. So Arthur went over to explain, and that only made matters worse. And I didn't know what to do, so I started to shout, Arthur, Arthur! And he didn't take any notice. And so I went over to the table, and still shouting, Arthur, Arthur! And by that time, poor darling Arthur is patting this woman's hand and soothing her and saying, there, everything's going to be all right. But she's crying, and I'm still shouting, Arthur! There you are. Our guests are here.
Yeah, hello, Henry.
Hello,
Nice to see you. Sally?
Hi, Arthur.
How are you?
Arthur, Sally would like to go straight to her room to freshen up. Is that what? Would you mind?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'll take the bag, Henry.
Yeah.
Just take hers.
Okay.
Sally, you go with Arthur. Henry, you come with me.
Oh, I'd like that.
We'll have that quick drink.
I'd like that very much.
Good. Dinner's at 7:30 around here, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
And then after dinner, we'll play bridge. What else? I can't guarantee I'll play for very long tonight. I'm so tired. Had an exhausting day.
I bid one heart.
2 spades.
Pass.
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 Not too much here, I'm afraid. There you go.
No more drinks, Arthur. Well, not for me. Okay, the rest are mine.
Afraid all those diamonds aren't good. You're gonna lose 2 at the end.
God damn it, you're too good.
Ah, not really.
You know, I don't know what's the matter with me tonight, but I'm absolutely bushed. Sally, Henry, do you mind if we add up?
Don't you want to finish the rubber?
Well, what the hell, we've got the rest of the weekend ahead of us. I'm sorry I can't stop yawning.
There you go, Henry.
Thanks, Arthur.
Oh, forgive me.
Sally? Well, you two play like a couple of demons. How'd you get to be so good?
Oh, just practice. Practice, practice, practice.
As the actor said to the bishop.
Ha!
Have you ever played any championships?
No, not yet, but Henry wants for us to do that very much. It's just terribly hard work to reach that standard. Very hard work.
That's what the bishop said to the actress.
Oh, come on, Henry. You have a one-track mind.
Hey, doesn't everybody?
We owe you $250.
Ooh. Well, I guess it could have been worse, the way we were playing.
You were just unlucky. I mean, after all, we play almost every night.
Don't we just?
Well, I don't think that luck had anything to do with it. We just made an awful lot of mistakes.
So did we.
Oh, just one?
Oh, when Sally went to six spades, she thought you had more in your hand than you did, yeah.
That's when.
Well, other than that, I thought you...
Oh, for God's sakes, Arthur, let's not go over and over the hands. I can't stand postmortems. No, it was my fault entirely. I told you it's the country air. I just can't wait to get to bed.
Oh, lucky Arthur.
I'm tired, Henry.
Unlucky Arthur.
I just couldn't concentrate on the cards at all tonight.
Well, there's always tomorrow, Pamela.
That's the spirit. Look at me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Well, I'm just wide awake, and if Pamela wouldn't mind, we could play three-handed. I mean, after all, it's just past 11.
Well, I'm a little bush myself. It's been a
Hey, I
very long day.
think we better go up too, Sal.
But I'm just wide awake.
I think our hosts are wanting to retire, sweetheart.
Oh, well, now look, I don't want
If
to...
you wouldn't think it terribly rude of me, I think I'll just watch The Late Show on TV.
Television doesn't work. Repairman was supposed to come around this afternoon to fix it. He didn't come around to fix it.
Only other set is in our bedroom.
Well, we don't mind crowding in there, huh?
Oh, boy.
Well, I think I'll just sit over here and read for a while till I get tired.
I put some books in your room.
Hey, looks like the bid's against you, Sal.
I guess.
Don't worry about getting up in the morning. We're late risers.
You got a lovely view from the room. It goes right out across the valley.
Sun comes in about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's absolutely breathtaking. Well, here we go. Petty buys. Night, Henry. Good night, Sally.
Sleep well.
They're very quiet, aren't they?
I can't help feeling we oughtn't to be doing this.
Arthur.
So what?
So what? So what? So everything.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means, Sal.
We don't, Henry.
You didn't want to come to bed tonight, did you, Sal?
Oh, here we go.
No, I didn't.
And we know why, don't we?
No, we don't, Henry.
I know why I didn't want to come to bed, Henry, but I don't know about you.
Oh, I know. I know perfectly well. You didn't want to come to bed because you're frightened of being punished.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well, that's understandable, isn't it? I mean, I don't like being punished.
Yes, but you're going to be punished, aren't you, Sal?
Not now, Henry. Please, I'm so tired. Look, she said they were late risers. We can get up early in the morning and do it. They won't hear us.
We'll do it now.
Attaboy, Henry.
You're going to be punished, Sal. You're going to do it over and over and over again until you get it right.
I God, we'll be up all night.
What's that?
I think she's crying.
Cut the crap, Sal. You don't get around me by crying.
I can't do it again, Henry. I'm so tired. It'll be better in the morning. I promise I'll be fresher in the morning.
Now. I said now.
Jesus, he'll dislice the money.
You goddamn idiot. This whole lousy evening wasted $250.
What's this?
Happen again.
Right, it's not going to happen again, and I'm not taking any chances. We're going to practice right now.
Oh, no, Henry, please. I can't stand anymore. I'm so tired.
Look, all the way out here to take money off this rich bitch, and what do? You go and blow it.
Wait a minute.
I said I made a mistake. I got mixed up. It won't happen again.
Sit down. I'm going to call them out, and you're going to answer.
Oh, no, Henry, please. Not all 500. It'll take hours.
All right, we'll leave out the finger positions.
You do know the finger positions, don't you?
Yes.
Or we'll just do the basic bid showing high cards.
Oh, no, Henry, don't. I don't want to
Look,
do it again.
Sal, we got to get it perfect. We got a game every day next week. Now, you know that. Besides, we've got to eat. All right, I'm going to start at the beginning. A club.
King, queen of spades. Ace, king, queen of diamonds. Ace, king, queen, jack of hearts. King of clubs.
How many cards to each suit? Come on, watch my hands.
You said we couldn't miss those.
absolutely sure you know them?
I know them, I promise.
All right. A club.
King, queen, jack of spades. Ace and queen of diamonds. Ace, king, queen, jack of hearts. Queen of clubs.
I'll call one club.
Ace, queen, king, jack, ace of spades.
Ace, king, queen, jack of hearts. Ace and queen of diamonds. King of clubs.
One club.
You know
my
what
love.
it is?
Ace
It's a
and queen
bidding
of
code.
spades. Ace,
They can
king,
signal every
queen,
card
jack
they've
of
got in their
diamonds.
hand.
Ace, king, queen, jack of hearts.
It
Ace of
couldn't
clubs.
be.
I'll say one club.
It's like a mind
Ace,
reader.
king, queen, jack
One
of
man goes into the
spades.
audience,
Ace,
right? He
king,
borrows
queen,
something
jack
from
of
you.
hearts.
There's a girl
Jack,
blindfolded
queen
on
of
stage,
diamonds.
and from the way he phrases
Ace
his
of queen
question,
of clubs.
No trouble.
she can tell him exactly what
Of
it is.
spades. Ace, queen, king of hearts. Ace, king,
It's
queen of
impossible.
It
diamonds. Ace
isn't.
of clubs.
Very hard work, but listen to
Ace,
them.
king, queen, jack of
Spades. Ace, queen, jack of diamonds. Jack of hearts. Ace, queen, king, jack of clubs.
One heart, sweetheart.
Ace, king, queen, jack of spades. Ace, king, queen, jack of diamonds. Ace, queen, jack of
hearts. Queen of clubs.
See, he can tell her how many cards she's got in each suit just by the position of his fingers.
Jack,
How?
king,
I don't know.
spades.
But you heard him telling her.
Ace of hearts. Ace, 10, queen.
I
Jack,
have all the rotten,
diamond.
crooked, immoral,
Ace of clubs.
unprincipled son of a... What a marvelous
Jack, 10,
idea.
king, queen
What
of
is?
spades. Ace of
The
diamonds.
bidding
Ace,
code.
king, queen.
Arthur.
Jack of hearts.
Do you think
Ace,
we could
king,
learn to
queen,
do it?
Jack of clubs.
What?
I'll say a diamond.
The bidding code.
10, queen,
Of course
jack
we
of
could.
spades. 10, jack.
Why not?
Hearts.
Pamela,
Ace,
Pamela,
jack
Pamela.
of diamonds. Jack, queen, king of clubs.
Call
Pamela!
No code, no
Ace,
apron.
king,
Pamela!
queen,
And
jack
no
of
Wellington
spades.
boots.
Ace, king,
You
queen,
promised no feather duster. Sit down.
queen of hearts. Ace,
Hold
and
this
king of clubs.
I'll say a diamond, my darling.
I've got a pencil.
Ace, king, queen of spades. 10, jack, queen
Now look,
of hearts.
we'll have to work out our
Jack,
own finger
queen,
positions.
diamonds.
Promises.
Ace,
Promises.
Jack, queen.
Of clubs.
One spade.
Ace, 10, jack, queen of spades. Ace, 10, jack, queen, king of diamonds. Ace and king of hearts.
Clubs.
One spade.